Yeah, it goes to everybody because they've been playing a game called Absent in the Rain requested by Freeloader. Settings, music, guess 96, auto mode. Skip unread, no, of course. Sound effects, you go to here. Music. Oof. Yeah, make it around here. So I'm guessing sound effects will do the same. Yeah. Alright, let's start. Let's go. Well, we are present in the rain currently, sharing an umbrella. Am I supposed to click on something? Spacebar? Ooh, she's pretty. They say that the person who gets wetter while sharing an umbrella is the one most in love. Senpai. Wait, settings, what are the controls? They don't have controls? Just, alrighty then. So they say. Can I see your shoulder for a second? What if I click enter? Oh, okay, cool. I can click enter. That's better. Do you realize that as a human being, that's the worst thing you could have possibly said? I'm a human, so what's so weird about that? She chuckles next to me under the same umbrella. One umbrella is too small for two people. Our shoulders and arms touch again and again, even though I'm being careful. It's so awkward. Whoa, Haruya. One of my classmates, passing by, glances at me before looking away. He's riding his bicycle and wearing a raincoat. Under the raincoat, the rainy season school uniform peeks out. Is he someone you know? He's a classmate, barely an acquaintance, really. Looking at the back wearing the raincoat, she grins. That's just right. What is? There'll be rumors about us. What are you talking about? People also say that the rumor lasts 75 days. So they say. Yeah, and that's more than enough. More than enough for what? 2 months? So until August or during summer vacation, about the rumors. Indeed, what should I do? Will you please do nothing? With a light smile, Senpai simply replies that she will behave. My eyes are probably as moist as the humidity of the rainy season. Her jet black long hair is wet from the rain and gives off a luster. The color of Senpai's hair is that of a wet crow feather. Her dark eyes, which stand out against with her white skin, are peeking behind her long eyelashes. Her gaze turns to me, and my consciousness is sucked into those eyes like the night sky. My heart jumps as if I have tripped, and my breath becomes a lump in my throat, blocking it. I turn my face away in reflex, then she puts her lips close to my ear. You're embarrassed. Your face is beet red. Please don't whisper in my ear. I'll close the umbrella. That's fine by me. I was about to go home wet anyway. Today she didn't bring her umbrella. When it was time to go home, she walked briskly from the school entrance in the middle of the rain. She turned around and called out to me with a, "Shall we go?" A weirdo and eccentric, yet beautiful. That's my senpai. While admiring this always striking person, I raised the umbrella over my head. And now, here we are. I quite like walking in the rain, though. What would you like about that? Even if you cry, nobody will find out. Huh? Oh, was my joke too high level? I'm so tired I could cry. Should I hold the umbrella now? No, it's fine. What the fuck is this conversation? We walk in the side of rain when you're sharing an umbrella. Your steps are much slower than usual. That means more time to talk and even more of Senpai's unique conversation. The amount of chatter spouting from her lips is akin to the amount of rainfall during the rainy season. Eventually, we come to an intersection, and from there onwards, I'll go straight while she'll turn. This is the place to say goodbye. Thanks, Haruya. We look at each other under the umbrella. For letting me under your umbrella, thank you. I'll be fine from here. Will you walk by yourself in this rain? She nods. Many thoughts come to mind. Senpai will get drenched. Would it be better if I accompany her halfway, though? Even someone like her can get sick after walking under the rain, yeah. But if I suggest that, won't it be a nuisance for her? Since in the first place, she herself said it was okay. Son, then Haruya, see you tomorrow. My voice is clogged. Before I realize, my mouth is moving on its own. Yeah, see you tomorrow. You're not gonna accompany her? What an asshole. I let out a sigh while looking at her back, getting smaller in the distance. See you. While I was hesitating whether to speak up or not, I missed my timing and the moment flowed away. Whenever something like this happens, I'm left with a bad aftertaste. If she were to catch a cold because of this, I'm sure today's events would weigh on my conscience forever. My shirt is getting wet on the right shoulder. The moist feeling makes me return to reality. Back to reality. Before I get any wetter, I start heading back home, my guilt trailing behind me like a shadow. I can hear the sound of rain in the distance, while being alone under an umbrella is spacious. It feels somewhat empty. Okay, well, what is that? Oh no, pointy thing? Ah, diorama. Huh? Wait, is this an intro music? Cool. Nice. Is it gonna get copyright struck? Oh, not nice. Fuck. Ooh. Coolly, yoey. I wonder what this is symbolize. That's a shark. Tonight it will rain. Okay. Are you the weatherman? Oh, look, it is raining, but it's not tonight though. It's raining right now. Wow. It is animated? Holy fucking shit. Hey, look. I need to use a character says, hey Aruya, this is just hypothetical. What is it? I don't want, even if I were to kill me, I will live. What? Even if I were to kill me, I will live on? I don't want that, even if I were to kill me. What does that even mean? We're missing context here. Wow, this is fucking awesome. Look at that shit. Da-da-dang. Absent in the rain. I mean, should I take an attendance or something? Is there, should I write on something? Is there like a list? It's a part of my name and signature that proves I wasn't absent during the rain, in the rain, whatever rain. The following day after school, in the literal club room, literature. Senpai is lying face down on her desk and stares at the sky with languid eyes. Languid? I don't know. Her silky hair hangs over her arm and flows down the desk, flooding the tabletop in black. Seeing that listless appearance, I can't help but remember what happened yesterday. Are you not feeling well? Nope, I'm just tired. It's not like I caught a cold, so don't worry. Her words eased the lump in my chest. It's rare to see you tired. Yeah, it's weird. She puts her chin up on her arm and faces my way. Even though I see your face every day. What am I, an energy drink? Must be because we haven't done any skinship lately. I don't remember us ever doing that. Then let's start now. Let's not. When I say that, she once again puts her left cheek down on the desk. I want to go out. What, during the rain? She mutters quietly. Where to? Have you heard of the Hydrangea Garden? Yep, in Charon Games, yeah. I do know a little about the Hydrangea Garden she just mentioned. It is a rather far place and from our neighborhood. You can't get there without changing trains or buses. It's quite far. Yeah, but I want to go. I like hydrangeas. Is that so? It's the first time I heard of it. What about you? Do you like flowers? It depends on what kind. I like flowers like cherry blossoms, plums, and wisterias. I think hydrangeas are good too. Do you have a type? She laughs. It doesn't seem like she's looking for an answer, so after some hesitation, I end up not saying anything. Hey Haruya. She slowly raises her body and says, don't you want to go to see the hydrangea? With you? On our next free day, together. Do I want to go out with a senpai and visit the hydrangea garden? Well, my voice comes out strange. Is it supposed to rain on both Saturday and Sunday? I blurt out something irrelevant. What does it matter if the weather is good or bad? Isn't it nice? Hydrangeas look good in the rain. Luckily or unfortunately, she doesn't seem to care about the weather forecast. Does that mean I'll be hanging out with her? But yeah, I guess people don't usually go out when it rains. Saying that, she rounds her back and buries her mouth in her arm. It's painful to see her so lonely, and I feel the need to say something. But I think it's fine. You think it's fine? Yeah, that even if it's raining. For real? Her face suddenly brightens, and I sense something has gone wrong. With my comment, I just meant that I think there's nothing wrong with going out in the rain or something like that. She, however, seems to have taken it in a different context. I'm happy. I'm looking forward to it. Looking at her smiling face, I can't bring myself to correct the misunderstanding. Senpai. Yeah? It's my fault for not making my reply clear, so I want to fix it. Let's go out together on the weekend to see the hydrangeas. Yeah, I know. Why don't we organize a trip? Okay, and so we start talking about our sightseeing plans. And as we finalize the schedule, the trip is quickly becoming a reality, and I grow more and more psyched. At some point, I stop thinking, and I probably talked a lot of nonsense. Oh, my neck. Can you believe it? We have the whole thing planned now. Well, we did make it with the idea of carrying it out. By the end of our planning, I have calmed down. We will meet in front of the station before noon, have lunch, and then get on the bus. We will spend the afternoon visiting the hydrangeas garden and sightseeing. Perfect. This kind of date is perfect. I want you to come prepared, Haruya, because you're an accomplice now. Actually, I want to bring a certain topic, but it's difficult to do in front of her smile. I just want to make sure of one thing. Yeah? What is it? She tilts her head and I begin to talk as if pulling a string of memories out of my brain. It's about the hot topic of the last days, the serial murder case. Her eyes widen at my words. A murder case has recently taken the world by storm. Is that why it's raining? Incidents have occurred nationwide and the corpses left behind have been horribly disfigured. It's even said that parts of the bodies are often missing. Is it a jigsaw murder case then? The culprit hasn't been caught yet, and since the range of the crimes is all over the country, it's not possible to trace the culprit's footsteps. Yesterday a corpse was discovered all the way north, and today a new one was appeared at the far end of the south on the mainland. Those mysterious incidents raise the possibility of multiple perpetrators. Possibly. I just want to make sure. Right now, we can't say that's obviously absolutely safe, can we? But we're going anyway. At my words, a little groan comes out of the back of her throat. Then she takes a long breath. If you want to say that we're being conceited or careless, you aren't wrong, but I think it's fine as long as we don't go out at night. And in the first place, we're still attending school like usual. Alright, I just wanted confirmation. Wait, let me just save here. It feels weird to have not saved for a while. There you go. Next up. You're worried. Do you want to cancel? No. I shake my head. We have already planned everything. Right, yeah, that's right. She laughs, and I smile. I don't really. Suddenly my smartphone vibrates in my pocket. When I check it out, I find that a classmate whom I talk to often has sent me a photo. Haruya Yukino. Drawn on the blackboard, there's a doodle of a shared umbrella with a heart, and two names lined up under it. Haruya Shishataji and Yukino Akabane. I don't even have the energy to reply, so I just sigh. Where on earth should I start correcting the rumor? But there are a few things about the image that strike me. One is the speed in which rumors spread. The second is that the symbol of a shared umbrella with the names of a man and a woman below is still deeply rooted in our modern society. Well, your society, not mine. And finally is the star quality of my senpai, whose name is known even to my classmates who don't know her personally. She has a kind of genius. What's wrong, Haruya? Why are you sighing? She had gotten up from her seat and was leaning against the window, and now is calling out to me with her usual faint smile. I closed my phone and answered. I was thinking that I'll be hanging out with an amazing person. Amazing enough to make you sigh. You'll make me blush. She laughs. June, looking at the sky through the window of the cramped club room. It looks like it'll rain again. Okay, then. From now on, it's time to go around and look into clubs to all the new students. Along with the school broadcast, the students leave the classroom and step into the hallways. The school is filled with voices, the flow of people, and the voices of those recruiting new members. It's lively. For the time being, I follow the crowd and escape into the corridor. Would you like to try track and field? Are you interested in drama club? There's no club activity in particular that I want to check out. I like reading, so I might peek at the literature club, although I don't really like writing. On the other hand, if I go straight home, then I won't be able to make a decision. There's a lot of enthusiasm swirling around to get freshmen, and that attention is on me at times too. And each time I give a vague, indecisive answer. I wish I could say no more casually. After all, to them, I'm just one more potential candidate. I wander around the school hoping to escape from the crowd. In the end, I drift into an unused classroom in a separate building away from the main school building. It's a place strangely filled with tranquility, and neither the voices of invitations nor any footsteps can be heard. Even though no one is here, I feel nervous about entering a classroom on my own. I cautiously step inside. Chairs and desks were neatly arranged and quiet. When must this class be used? I lean back on the window. You can see the cityscape in the distance and the horizon is visible. Look at my reflection in the window and sigh. I have a feeling that the person I see there is going to spend his high school life as if it were someone else's problem. If you don't like crowds, you should just go home. So then, why have I come in an empty classroom like this, and I'm staying inside the school brimming full of newcomers and club invitations? The view is nice. I turn my head around at the sudden voice. A girl is standing next to me, a beautiful person with white skin and long black hair. When did it happen? I'm sure the door was closed. The view is nice. She gives me a gentle smile, a smile that looks as though directed at someone who has been with her for many years. Yeah, that's right. I have a hard time replying properly. I wish I could talk more casually, but it's difficult for me. I think it through before speaking. I also think a lot about the words I choose. Yeah. However, the other person nods without caring about my stuttering. Very much so. Somehow she seems like a unique person. She has a peculiar timing, no I guess she's peculiar with many ways, since she's purposely away from the bustling school building that's busy recruiting new students. Spring is nice. Yeah, it bounces around. It's really hypnotic. Is that so? The sky is bright. I agree. It's completely different from winter. Yeah, it's warm. It's warm indeed. It's spring. What's with her? Is she equipped with an engine that keeps her talking endlessly? The air smells good in spring. Now that you mention it, is it the scent of flowers? For sure, the spring air smells sweet. Where does its scent come from? I want to open the window and try touching the spring air, but I look sideways and hesitate. Fear that if I open the window now, the conversation will go on internally. Internally. I feel like I will have to talk to this person forever. I'm not good at being involved with others. It's more than I can handle. Spring has come to the city, a new spring. It seems that she can keep going on even if you leave her alone, whether you want it or not. Looking at the scenery of the city like this. While saying that, she leans her back against the window. It makes me feel like everywhere is a city, right? Eh? Wait, I suddenly no longer follow. I don't understand, but that doesn't mean I don't share the feeling. It just means that I can't quite grasp what she's trying to say. I'm sorry, could it be that I've been saying weird things all this time? When I'm at a loss for an answer, the other person laughs embarrassedly. No. Her expression was so lonely that I unintentionally raised my voice. Well, I think hard and finally squeeze out an answer. Looking at the scenery of the city makes me feel like everywhere is a city. I can easily find a reason to agree with her. If you look at the city, then everything is a city. But is that all? This seemingly meaningless conversation, maybe there's something deeper in it. This city, no, there is a city wherever you go, because a city is where people live. I don't know what to say, so even though I'm talking, I have no idea what I'm saying. I let my mouth move while my brain tries to keep up. If I stop now, we'll be in silence. Why am I even doing this? No matter where you are, it's filled with places where people live, and people's life's activities continue. I guess it's this kind of feeling, isn't it? The girl looks surprised at the answer I managed to work out. Then she laughs, and the tension I could feel from her is lifted. Yeah, you understand. That's the correct answer. Was it a quiz? Silence fills the classroom again. At least I managed to overcome the city situation. But what now? I look out the window again. I can't exactly leave just like that. Silence. I wish I could say something witty. Unfortunately, I'm no good at that sort of thing. In the silence, the other person also turns to face the window. She stretches out her arm in front of me and unlocks the new window latch. The window is now open. Ah, bright. The rushing wind ruffles the girl's hair. With her long hair blowing in the wind, she calls out to me. What? The wind is nice. Right. Here, the window. Wait, you actually detached the fucking window and gave it to me? Holy fuck, what am I gonna do with that? You have to pay for damages. She smiles. You look like you wanted me to open it. Really? Why? This moment stays burned in my mind. Back then, did I really want Senpai to open the window? At that time, I was struck by something like an incomprehensible deep emotion, and I couldn't say anything. Startled, I snap out of my abstraction and turn to face the window again. No, rather than to the window, I turn to the blowing of a new wind. My name is Yukino Akabane. I'm a second-year student. What about you? I'm Haruya Shitahaji, a freshman. I see, Haruya-kun. Yeah? Come with me. I follow behind the person whose name I didn't even know until a moment ago. We leave the classroom, pass through the crowds of the main school building, and arrive in front of the small classroom. Is this? All club activities are in full swing. I also have to fulfill my duties as a literature club member. Literature. She opens the door. The literature club room is so small that it makes me think it's a storeroom or something. There's a large table in the center, and a girl who seems to be a senpai is sitting in the back. She has brown hair tied in two braids and wears glasses. Welcome back. I'm back, President. It looks like you harvested, as expected of Bani-chan. I'm more than happy to have met your expectations. Expectations? I didn't have any particular expectations of you, though. Foo. The club president laughs. Foo foo foo. Akabane-senpai also laughs. The two girls seem to have a unique relationship. Want to take a seat? These three have drastically different art styles. This guy looks like a pencil. No. She looks more of a pencil-like thing. This is like second level pencil, and she's more like a what is that called? Charcoal or something? I don't know. Want to take a seat and then put it where? House. Alright. Your seat is across from mine. Yeah, thank you. You can open the club room freely. The club advisor and I have the key. So when you want to borrow it, it'll be quicker if you speak to the teacher in the staff room. Why are you talking on the premise that I will join the club? Won't you? I sigh. From the seat directly across from Akabane-senpai, I say, I think I will join. That makes me happy. She laughs and I smile. Senpai smiles and then she looks out the window. Spring really is nice after all. She seems to be having fun and looks like someone reliable. This person will take me somewhere far away. That's what I felt. To hell? Jigoku Shoujo. On that day, the three of us looked at the clear sky and the scenery outside. Ah, bright. Damn. Indeed. Tomorrow, Senpai and I will go someplace far. Following the footsteps of my senpai, even if we never touch each other directly, we'll still go far. In bed, the feelings that have been scattered and itch in my chest are gathering, solidifying. With a sense of security that resembles determination, I fell asleep. I fall asleep. Here we are. It's strange. What is? Doesn't the scenery you see from the bus window look completely different from usual? Look at the city too. The rainy city. The rainy city flows outside the window. She's looking deeply at the window, dripping with water of the bus. The fact that you came in uniform is more strange to me than anything else. It's amazing that she's wearing her school uniform even though it's the weekend. I've heard rumors that some people even spend their holidays in uniforms, but I never thought I'd see it up close. Why would you? I like uniforms. Okay, fair enough. You do? Yeah, don't you feel it's out of the ordinary? I think I kinda understand, but we wear uniforms at school, which takes up most of our daily life. So if that isn't ordinary, then do you consider the weekend to be the actual ordinary time? Look, Haruya, there are a lot of people lined up over there. Senpai's daily life seems to be full of surprises and discoveries. Nah, I'm just too lazy to make new character portraits. I like windows. You can see various sceneries flow, and the outside world spreads endlessly. I'll probably never get tired of looking. I kinda understand how you feel. Speaking of getting tired of things, no matter how out of the ordinary it is, won't you get bored of wearing the uniform every day? If there isn't ordinary, there can't be unordinary either. I'm not tired of it so far. In the long run, high school itself is a special event in life. That's philosophical. Doesn't it apply to today too? Going out somewhere with someone? From the sound of it, even she seems to believe that going out to see the hydrangeas together is unusual. But I think it would have been better if we had come in gym clothes. What do you mean? Huh? Aren't gym clothes even more extraordinary? You're nuts. The bus carries our extraordinary life. Extraordinary conversation, more like it. She's walking in front of me, spinning and hopping, the hem of her skirt and her black hair dancing under the red umbrella. Surrounded by blue, purple, and pink hydrangeas, she's innocently playing around. Why do humans only have eyes in front? I want to keep everything inside, but I just can't. Hearing her say that, happy like a child, an unintentional smile spreads on my face. That would be quite difficult to achieve. Having said that, I'm also excited about the hydrangea garden. The hydrangeas grow as far as the sea. Combined with the drizzle, it feels as if we're walking in another world, isolated from anywhere else on Earth. Lovely. It's really fantastic. Which one is gonna die? I'm thinking Senpai. The hydrangeas are blooming everywhere and enveloping me. The road continues beyond the fog, and you are here. Me? Yeah. She suddenly stops spinning. Her skirt and hair float and sway. If you weren't with me, I wouldn't be as happy. Is that so? If anything, my image of Senpai is that of a person capable of being free and cheery anytime, anywhere. How to put it? If I had been here alone, I'm sure I would have been scared, just a little bit. It's so beautiful and wonderful, and the scenery goes on forever. Then I'd suddenly wonder if I can really go back to where I started. Huh? It's like I both understand and don't. However, I'm relieved when you're here. I can clearly see that I can go back. I feel like I've been told something really outrageous. I wait patiently for her words. So, anyway, with you I can go far. Do you understand what I want to say? What should I do? Should I say first? Yeah, it's a good choice. All kinds of feelings well up. Yet when I tried to put them into words to say out loud, I suddenly felt suffocated. Any word seems imprecise, inappropriate, misleading, inadequate, and unsuitable for me to utter. But I want to answer something. I believe I have to answer, and in the end, the words that come out are just these. I want to understand. I want to understand. She repeats my words. I want to understand. I don't think it's a very nice thing to say, or rather, isn't it the same as saying I just don't get it? She laughs. I have been looking down without realizing, and when I lift my gaze, I see her advancing forward with hopping steps. I don't understand. Yeah? I don't understand how I feel right now. I don't know what to say. Saying that while laughing, she moves further and further away. I don't get it. I don't understand, but she seems happy. Actually, Senpai. That being said, all her hopping around is dangerous, so I call out to her from afar. Watch your step. What did just happen? I don't know. If I had to say, it looked like a mass of shadows. Something popped out of the ground, snatched something from Senpai's hand, and disappeared into the ground again. Her red umbrella fell and bounced on the road full of hydrangeas, and her body collapsed on the rain-soaked dirt ground. Senpai? For a second my mind goes blank, but then I run to her. Are you alright? She's looking down. I wonder what she's staring at, and when I trace her line of sight, I see the sleeve of her uniform. How? Senpai? Something is different. Wrong. Your wrist. Beyond her left arm was what? There's only the sleeve left? The torn sleeve of the uniform stretches out like an empty bag and hangs over the ground? Is she disappearing, deteriorating, either IRL? She glances at her sleeve, staggers to her feet, and sits down again. Silence fills the place like a bottomless swamp. Senpai, my bad. She suddenly opens her mouth. She's completely back to normal. Excessively normal. I accidentally fell. Being too playful is reckless, huh? But Senpai, I'm fine, thank you for your concern. Senpai, your left hand. Yeah? She tilts her head and stretches out her left hand from inside the sleeve. Holy fuck. My left hand, what's wrong with it? I try to say something. I'm about to ask something, but I stop myself. I hold my breath within my chest. I can't say anything. There's a wall that strongly rejects me. She is rejecting me. No, I'm just glad you're safe. I'm sorry I worried you. She stands up, picking up the umbrella that was lying around. She turns to me to say, Then let's resume sightseeing, Haruya. I want to go farther. I think it's creepy. I had the thought of her as a strange person many times before. I thought she was someone who lived outside the norm. But that's the first time I ever felt uneasy. Haruya. Yeah. Aren't you coming? I'm coming. Even after all that, she is still happily yelling and letting out sounds of admiration. We even take a picture together. But I don't know how to look at her. White mist covers the entire hydrangea garden. We both walk through it. Senpai and I, alone. What the fuck? What was that? Why did her hand disappear for real? Oh shit, I have to stop it here. I have to prepare for work, fellas. Let's see here. So yeah, this is Absent in the Rain. If you want to try to go for yourself, the links are in the description. That is all for today. Stay safe and take care of yourself. Like, what the hell? What is she? Is she the mysterious killer paranormal thing? I don't know. So many questions.